Hello guys, welcome back on the Technology Welfare. Let's learn and dive in this exclusive video tutorial. Without doing a jailbreaks, how you terminate permanently iCloud activation logs when your device in a lost mode and blacklisted is stolen mode by safely how you unlock it, and of course once again you can be genuine of any iPhone's device, genuine owner of this device. Right now, it has been very clear that this phone was lost and there is, but of course, we would like to show you how easy termination procedure by executions you can terminate. So this device has been connected from my PC now, and when we open iTunes, it's also saying that was lost erase into the applied and password that's were used to set up this device. So if you don't know what's the actual ID and the actual password on this device, don't worry. Without doing jailbreaks, you can wipe out permanently, and without touching on this device, you can transfer one new Apple ID, and of course by using iTunes. So this crucial step can be applicable at the end of especially this tutorial. So just we will have to firstly execute the whole procedure. So see guys, if I cut and this iTunes, and once again if I go for access by virtue of iTunes the informations, then it's saying that after accessing a data that this has been linked to an Apple ID. Please enter the Apple ID and password. So we don't know if I back, say that I am stuck here. These kind of the everything, all the step will be escaped, guys. So how can be possible? I will show you easy way. So see, after accessing a data, it's saying that activation has been HP slam the link. So now what we can do? Firstly, we will have to go for energy administration. That is, these all are iDevice management tools, and that requirement before this proceeding. You read a one IPSW, that is a valid Vita version. So now see here, if I go for here 4.4, this Vita version I have downloaded. I will apply this beta version IPSW or firmware, you can say, on this device, and thereupon we will terminate the whole escape of initial stage, that as we know that. See, if I back and after connection the Wi-Fi, and if I go for activate, and these steps everything we will escape by execution by crashing some. Why it's going to link to an Apple ID? Because of, as we know that with research that due to especially Apple database server, and Apple database server we have to clear by a console clearing along with especially cache analysis data that is being accumulated by virtue of iDevice management tool. So how do we will click on a toolbox, connect your device, and thereupon of course we will back to once again, and we have an option that is a crash analysis here. Let this is. Now it's going to detect, and there is a saying no record, but of course there is a file record, these things. So just we will go for these all file delete. Now there is nothing, just we will close it, and thereupon what we will do guys here. Now let's open a one iDevice management tool, that is the imaging PC. Now it is going to be especially here, see connections, just we will now see this 12, and if the multiple device you have in the unlocking in a day, then of course how do you remove this? Just let me show you. Remind which we have to cancels, and upon we have to clicks, we have options, that is forget and cancels this. Now as we see here, just it will take a little bit times. Yes, close. Now see, this especially iPhones now 12, if I say this has been connected right now, so just we will go in the show device in the console, and here we have to clear all the old data that is linked to or especially accumulated on this, all the redundant, yes, the redundant files and data. We will have to clear the by here. whatever this is accumulating here. So let's see. Yes, we will clear approximately 20 times. We have to assess. In the midst of also we have to back and go for, yes, activations of your phones. So now see, it's a clearing. Yes, let's clear how easy it can be. But one thing more, that your computer RAM, that should be more than 4 GB, so that all the software, once time it will work. Because as we know that it's not easy to especially unlock the iPhone, but of course this can be possible if you have a good RAM of your computer. Operating system, either it is a Windows 7, Windows 10, or Windows 8, or anyone's, that doesn't problem. So now here, just to see, just we will clear now till the date of today. This is coming, guys, now for December. Now see time. Now what we will do, guys, here, it will notify you multiple times that it is linked, but don't worry. Now on the other hand, we have to become the toolbox 2. We have see here one, that is a internal recovery mode. Here this ones. So now this device is pushing into the recovery mode, guys. And now here, what we will do here, just we will pause here, and we can, yes, we can come over here, and we have to close this, and thereupon we have to see iTunes has been detected here. One thing more that I would like to show you here. See, this iTunes, this IPSW, if you have to especially approach by these ones, then you will have to hold the shift key and click on update option, or maybe if you want, then by holding, click on a restore option. So you have the manual options. These IPSW can be fetched from here and dropped, yes, from here. Anyway, you have kept, but these IPSW I have kept in a if I click on here, the firmware, especially if I go now from here, we can copy any firmware that suits of your especially, I mean, this device beta version. So how to find out? Yes, I would like to show you. Let's see. Welcome to Smart Flash, and here is the last one, 2A. Finds 2A. That is 2A. This IPSW we can copy, we can paste on a desktop, and thus we can here by holding the shift key, and we can restore it. If in a case 3U tool is not giving good Apple database server configurations to batch activations. So just we can close this iTunes, and thereupon of course we are here, and we have to do nothing now. Just we will have to select the quick flash mode, don't select the retain user data, don't select the anti-recovery, and we have to select this one that we have downloaded here, and thereupon retain user data. Why we don't select? So because all the data redundant files, yes, that would be retained on this device, and due to that we had cleared already console data by accumulating a console method, and thereupon of course the crash analysis, that also we have deleted some data that would be once again written on this device. So don't do it, please. And anti-recovery flash mode, of course their data won't be recovered, but the whole procedure it will take scarcely 20 minutes. But if you go with the especially anti-recovery, this will be more safer. But one thing, let you remind that it will take maybe half an hour, 1 hour also. So you have much more time, and before this procedure or proceeding the whole procedure, you should have approximately 30-minute time. Before proceeding, one thing also you will have to download, and don't select fixed flash, because only when iOS data would be iOS or firmware would be repaired. That's all, nothing new will be. So just we will go for quick flash mode, and we will hit this one, and here during the battery, especially fixed battery also, don't worry, leave it. Now see, it has started to go on 11, 19, 13. Let's see what happens further, how easily we will see here what's going to happen. Let's see. Now 16% any error will come, then of course we will approach by virtue of we will approach by virtue of iTunes that I have already mentioned to you guys. Now 20% is it's 25. When it crosses more than 30% is then maybe chances of course that this would be a successfully and able database server has been especially taken a good configuration on this device. So now see guys, safely as we know that when your device is in stolen mode, lost mode, blacklisted, this kind of the cell phone is very difficult to handle, to unlock. So but of course by safely this method you can have, and more safer if you would like to, then of course I will tell you also try to use the virtual private network so that IP address would be a chance at all. So of course easily you can terminate any IP and no worry. No one's would be special levels to attract your device. So that's person especially go for it. That this is a clue, and of course extra information that I decided to say. And sometimes it's in the whole things after doing it. It's also at the end of this tutorial, as we know, I will show you that if while skipping or deactivating of the whole step in the NCL when this iPhone is going to trap or it's being trapped or stacked on a switch like cloud activation lock. That's how do you escape by using. If error comes, then of course they also will try to find out cells model area or model cells area, especially if this phone was manufactured by especially in Hong Kong, then of course we will try to use the virtual private networks there of Hong Kong, and thereupon of course easily we will get a good configuration by virtue of Apple database server to skip the whole thing, and of course we will try to approach to generate a new Apple ID, create new Apple ID and password by virtue of it without touching on this device. We will not touch anything on this device, and I will show you that. Almost 60% as we have done. Don't look on especially especially on here guys, that 41% is just look here. When it will cross and it will start to reboot directly, it will give you the masses because everything is a game of Apple database server and good configuration. So let's see, and of course if still is giving you error, then try to change the internet connection, and while doing the whole the process internet connection should be always, because as we see for your kind information guys, I would like to show you how see internet connection is already connected. So you will have to unmake, and suppose one thing also I would like to tell you extra information in this tutorial. Suppose here if you have unlocked two device and you have gotten a proper Apple database server configuration on your system, on your iPhone, sorry, on your especially operating system, on your setups, then try to remove as much as you can multiple Apple device in a day guys, and you will be experts in that for wiping off any kind of the security. Either it has a time screen passcode locked, or of course screen passcode face ID, touch ID, or any other security, or in a case your device is linked to an Apple ID, your device is in blacklisted, stolen mode, lost mode in it. One thing also I would like to tell you in this tutorial, because don't skips here. Now see almost we have completed. This IPSW can be downloaded. This firmware can be downloaded from many websites. One website also I would like to tell you here more. That's the ipsw.beta.com. If you don't want to download beta version, then ips.com. You can go and you can download it. Easy way by free of course. If you don't know how, I will show you. Raise the comment below the comment box. Easily ipsw.beta. If you write there, you will have to select the model number and the phone. Yes, you can download it. Still, I am the stuck on and the 42%, and here almost we have the completed look on the device, guys. And this data cable, don't worry, it has been connected to my PC. I would like to show you, leave it. This PC, I have connected here. As we see, you can watch it how easily, and this data cable has been I have connected, and as we see, data cable has been especially coming by virtue of it. As we see, this is a data cable, and this is live tutorial, guys. You should have the proper systems to the lock, and now as we see, we will still it is on a 40, approximately 43%. 1% has been accelerated, but see, this is not coming the descending order, it's coming the ascending order. So ascending order means, of course, more probability. Let's see what will happen. One thing also I would like to tell you how more. During the flashing process, please don't unplug or don't disconnect your device, because as we know that maybe during this may restart the multiple times your device. So that's why I'm telling you here. Almost we have a 60-minute spent here. Now further we will see, and the timer is in front of you totally, guys. You can now see. Congratulations, clean flash has been completed. So this homework we have completed. Now it's time to come the crucial step. So now it has been restarting. So quickly we will have to come the toolbox, and let's wait for highlighted this all feature. The first is batch activation, second is a deactivations option. So where it is, deactivations, this one. So all the feature has been hidden now see, it would be highlighted. Don't worry, it has started now. It has been highlighted. We will click, we will take on it. Let's click on to restart. We are not going to do anything. So now see here what will happen here, how easily it can be, guys. Yes, don't worry, not required to go at any shop to unlock or bypass. And don't go for bypass of this device, because after bypassing, it can be, of course, it will be unlocked, but for time being, once again, when you connect with the, especially any internet connection, or if you reboot, then it will be stuck on once again on this iCloud activation lock link. So don't worry, just to go with similar status, because here by passing with the help of jailbreaks we do, but here if you wanna then jailbroken, and of course by passing I have uploaded multiple especially tutorial, but that was not more effective than especially this method, guys. This is a permanent method. Now see, activating and this keeping, it will take time, guys. You will have to wait and watch approximately more than 30 seconds it will take. It's totally dependent on the when the Apple data giving the good configuration. Now see, clearly it has been done, and it's a saying so that's now hello screen, so that we can. So once again what we will do, just we will close, and we will no we will here we will come on a deactivation options. We will approach this option and we will hit here. We will have to wait at 10 seconds more. Let's say 10 seconds. Don't touch on this device, guys. I'm not going to do anything. So here just we will go for here deactivate options. This procedure we have done. Now what we will do here, now as we see, this phone will be a, let's see, this phone will be a hello screens fine. Just we will select the language, let's see, and once again we will go for on this step, and we will go for it. And now what we will do, we will have to go for another to have the good configuration by virtue of iTunes, guys. And now see what will happens. Let it. Now see, guys, here iTunes is having good configuration also. Now it says assessing a data. Now see, welcome to new one. So what you see, guys, here is, and it has been the clearly show. We will come the here, and upon once again it's going to trap again and again on us, because a little bit, of course, we have the created here Apple database server, disturbance, and let's see what will happen. But this is the tricks that we will have to guys approach. Once again we will go for this activation. Let's skip setup this one also guys. Now see guys, then carefully, no SIM card available. So if those, now I would like to show you here guys, no SIM card is here inside as we see, no Wi-Fi is inside in there. However, this has been a totally especially skipped, and we can wanna click on the OK to the setting to, there is no any special. Now it's also demanding here the requirements and the connects to the internet connections or the sign into your device means. Now as a nuance we are going to especially do how easily do we have terminated. Now it's the time to don't do anything, because without internet connection we cannot also generate a new apply the password on it. But of course in this can be the possible by using iTunes, and this is iDevice management tool. So we will have to come this sign in here, and after come this sign in we will have to create the new apply. And let's see, now that we can close it. If the SIM card is not working in your device, then of course we have option, that is the reboot option. Try to the reboot, and therefore you would be able to generate new especially apply you would be able to the beneficiary of the SIM card or network carrier also, but inside there is no SIM card right now, there is no any internet connection. Well, so we have the rest on here, and this iTunes is giving us to write in there, write your the password, write especially any verification password that you want or intend to transfer this. You will have to accept the term and the condition of this Apple, and upon of course the go for continue, and new Apple ID would be a transfer directly from here from iTunes to a specific device. How easily you can terminate magic. Well, of course this strategy is functioning properly and magically as done very blindly. You can go with this, especially by virtue of this matter, and you can term the multiple, especially this process will be applicable on the only ones in the Apple device. And that's all guys, nothing don't do. The MacBooks, with the help of MacBooks there is a little difference, but by virtue of a window operating system, if you would like to terminate either it's old iPhones, new iPhones, tab, iPad, of course you can terminate. For a smartphone device there is a manually method, and of course there is also a lot of the software that also I will upload if you want, and easily you can terminate smartphones also. But for Apple especially there is a more security than especially I'm saying the especially any smartphones. So right now here this is for only one iPhone device or iPads. So this is all about guys. If you found it has the benefit to you in any way to spread your knowledge, then don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this concept, because this may be inspired. Yes, it will really inspire me to make such as informative video tutorial guys. So should I tell you now? So that this is all about guys. For the more information, of course, if you are facing any kind of issues, then of course, while there is the comments, well, pleasure would be much to reply or the query, guys. Thank you very much. Thank you for visiting Technology Welfare and that. Thank you.